Back here along the Grand Strand, this weekend's forecast is setting up pretty nicely for a round of two of golf. In this edition of Chipping Around the Grand Strand, meteorologist Scotty Powell shows you how to avoid some of the natural pitfalls of the local environment.
Well, looks like we've found some trouble. Mike, we're here at Waukesha East, and we're on hole number 10, which is a par 5.
Par 5.
And it looks like we may have found some trouble here off the tee box.
You pulled your tee shot over here into the pine straw, but pine straw is pretty common around here.
It is. So I am not good at hitting out of the pine straw. Okay. I don't know if it's mental or what, but how should we approach this shot?
That's a good question. You don't need to get worried about it. When you're in pine straw, you actually drew a pretty good lie here. You have a shot out to the 150 marker. This is your second shot, so we're going to hit it out to near the 150 marker. We do have some tree issue to play with here. We got to keep it low.
Okay.
So one of my first suggestions, when you take your stance on pine straw, it's easy to slip and slide on it.
Right.
So clear some pine straw before you hit.
Okay.
Get a good stance with your feet, almost like you're in a bunker.
Okay.
When you're in the bunker, you like to kind of dig in there. So same thing with pine straw. Clear some pine straw. Get a good stance. We're going to put the ball back in our stance, hands forward, and then we're going to take a half swing or a three-quarter swing and abbreviate our follow through.
Okay.
You stay down through that, you're going to hit it right out to the 150 marker, hit your third shot on and make a putt for birdie.
Now, I notice you have a different club than I do. So what club would you suggest we use in this situation?
Great question, Scotty. I suggest you using the club that you feel most confident with. So for you, you have a 7-iron. I have a 5-iron. I hit the ball a little bit higher, so my 7-iron here might clip these branches, might clip these trees. For you, since you don't hit it as high maybe, you're comfortable with that. So you don't have to hit 5-iron, it doesn't have to be a 4-iron or a 3-iron. Hit something that you're comfortable and confident with. The biggest thing is confidence. So hit something that you're confident with. It's gonna get us back out in play, hit the next shot on the green.
All right, let's set us up and hopefully can get back out in the fairway. All right, Michael, let's get me set up for this shot here. First of all, you said you want to kind of get a good foundation. So we're going to dig this pine straw out and
get a good stance. That's
look
exactly.
At that. We got some dirt here.
You will slip and slide if you do not clear that pine straw.
Yeah. So we got some good dirt here to stand on.
Good.
So next is you told me to line it up kind of in the back of my stance.
Back of your stance. So since you're a lefty, Scotty, you're going to have the ball kind of lined up near your left heel.
Okay.
Your left heel hands are going to be ahead of the golf ball like you have already. You're going to address the golf ball, grab it on with your other hand.
Okay.
And then just commit to it. Be confident, commit, take a little half swing, three-quarter swing, follow through.
All right.
And you're going to knock it right back out to the fairway.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Here you go.
All right, so Mike, I put it out in the fairway. I did clip a little bit of the tree there, but
I'm glad that you did see that. So next time you could try a 6-iron.
Yeah.
You can try a 5-iron next time. So you barely clipped the tree. You're still back out in the fairway. You got a chance to hit your third shot on the green on the par 5. Maybe make a putt, 2 putts for par.
Yeah, anytime you can put it in the fairway, it's always going to give you a shot, right?
That's right.
Back to you guys.